Whether it's your business, your finance, your career, your family or your life, it's time for Dollars with Sense, the show where our experts show you how to work smarter, not harder. Dollars with Sense is here to help. I have with me Martin Davidson. He's from the Blockchain Centre here in Melbourne. Martin, welcome to Dollars with Sense.
Hello Dallas, nice to see you again.
Now the Blockchain Centre.
Yep.
What's that all about?
Okay, great. Well, the Blockchain Centre is the world's first blockchain knowledge hub, established in November 2014 in Melbourne and South Bank. And basically we have three main pillars of focus: education, co-working and community events. So through those three pillars, we've been able to build the ecosystem here in Australia, and now we're looking to open more centres around Australia and around the world. So
how many centres have you got on the radar?
Right, well, the mission is to open 20 by the end of this year.
Yes.
That's the plan.
Yes.
We've currently got Melbourne, which is obviously the first, Shanghai, which is the world's largest blockchain centre with a 300-seat capacity.
Yeah.
We opened that in October 2017.
Yeah.
And we recently opened Europe's first blockchain centre with Tony G. He's the licensee of the centre. He's a European Minister of Parliament and a World Series poker player.
Right.
And he's very entrepreneurial in not only the poker industry but also the Bitcoin and blockchain industry. So I went over for the launch there of the Vilnius Blockchain Centre in Lithuania at the end of January. We also have a strategic alliance with the NEM Foundation. Now they have their own blockchain centre in KL in Malaysia, and they're looking to open that soon. So we've helped them with some of the operational structures and some of the events and training literature that we've created. And then we also have a sister site of Shanghai, which is in Suzhou, which is about half an hour on the bullet train there. So that's another blockchain centre there as well. Looking to open a Perth blockchain centre in collaboration with Digital X,
yes,
which was Australia's only blockchain listed ASX company. So that's going to be happening within the next couple of months. And we're also looking to open one in Sydney and Adelaide very soon as well. And we have actually signed a partnership agreement with some guys in Brisbane as well. So hopefully within the next 6 months, we should have a blockchain centre in every major city in Australia.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's right. So
Ireland, you've got something happening in Ireland.
We certainly
as well?
have with James Long, who's a colleague of yours.
Yes.
Obviously, you've been involved in the industry for quite some time, and James has been an awesome supporter. He's often in the blockchain centre. I mean, one of our pillars of focus, as I mentioned, is education, and education is key with any new technology, because before we can start building solutions to business problems, we really need to understand what the technology is good for. It's a very nuanced industry, so blockchain doesn't solve all of the world's problems, but it certainly does offer some solutions. So by going through the many training courses that we have at the Blockchain Centre, we recently launched Australia's first in-house developer course, which it goes for 70 hours, 2 evenings a week and a Saturday. And that's learning how to use the Solidity programming language on the Ethereum blockchain to be able to program smart contracts.
So what's your prerequisite to do that?
Ideally, you would want to have some basic programming skills, but to learn Solidity is a new programming language that you use on the Ethereum blockchain. So some basic developer skills is advisable, but the first half of the course is more of a background into basics about what is a blockchain, consensus mechanisms, the different types of protocols out there, and then the second half of the course is very developer intensive around actually coding smart contracts using Ethereum. We do also, it's not just about developers though, we do offer education workshops, paid and unpaid, for people that are just, what is Bitcoin? What is blockchain? How do I buy an alternative coin such as Ethereum or Monero? And how do I do it safely? So education is really fundamental to what we do.
Opening a wallet.
Opening a Bitcoin wallet, or how to send and receive transactions safely and securely. How do you, if you're going to invest into a considerable amount of money into one of these cryptocurrencies, it's not good to leave it on an exchange. So you should have it on a hardware wallet. One of our partners and member companies in the Blockchain Centre is a company called CoinStop.
Yes.
So they're Australia's largest reseller of hardware wallets, and they've actually coming with us on the global expansion. So they now have an office in Lithuania. So
they're growing too.
They certainly are, absolutely. So I should also mention, without our key global strategic partners and sponsors, the Blockchain Centre wouldn't be possible.
It's non-for-profit.
It is a not-for-profit, that's right. So we're very well supported by Blockchain Global, which is a global investment company into the Bitcoin and blockchain ecosystem.
Which is just a couple of doors up from you.
That's right, it certainly is. So
City Road.
That's right, absolutely, in South Bank. And we also have Digital X as a global strategic partner as well. I mentioned them before.
Yes.
So they were in the mining industry, but now they're involved in the ICO book build services. So they've had a couple of awesome startups or projects under their guidance. Power Ledger, which did an amazing, it's been doing amazingly. Also Singularity.net, but there's a host of awesome projects that they've been involved with. May I also mention ACX.io, which is Australia's Bitcoin cryptocurrency exchange. They're also one of our partners. And also we were very fortunate to get the support of IBM as well. So IBM offer awesome developer resources to our startups, but they also are looking to expand with us as well and have a presence in our centres as we open up new centres. So it's been a real privilege to be part of this ecosystem and have the support from within the ecosystem, and now obviously more and more exposure and more governments and regulators and larger institutions looking at this technology. We're starting to get a lot more interest in how companies like Optus, for instance, or Telstra, or any of the banks could be involved in our innovation hubs as well.
Sure. Martin, how do we get in contact with Blockchain Centre?
Right, okay, so our website is blockchaincentre.com.au. Blockchaincentre.com.au,
yes.
spelt the English way,
yes.
RE, because I'm from the UK.
Yes.
Yeah, you can basically fill out a contact form there. We also have a very active Facebook page, Blockchain Centre. We're actually recording a lot of our events now live on our Facebook page. And we also have an active Twitter account. People involved in the Bitcoin, crypto and blockchain industry are heavily on Twitter.
Of course,
because that's a
it's
good
a generation.
medium. That's right, yes. So, or just come down to the centre. We're open every day. Pretty much every night we have events on as well.
Wednesday night's the big night?
Wednesday night is our staple talk and trade.
Yes.
That was started by Jason Williams in Sydney
yes.
about 5 years ago now. They still run it at the Metropolitan Hotel.
Right.
I was there a couple of weeks ago in Sydney. So actually, it's a relatively small community and everyone knows each other in Australia. And through some initiatives by Austrade, where we went over to New York last year, a few of us are going over there again. Austrade have been a great support to the blockchain industry in Australia. So we're looking to have a representative from Austrade be at the launch party of every blockchain centre that opens in the future. Yeah, so it's a really exciting time to get involved in this industry. And what I'm really proud about and privileged to be part of this ecosystem is all the jobs that are being created.
Absolutely.
All the opportunities. We're looking at hundreds of billions of dollars of wealth that has never existed before this technology. So it really is a kind of Web 3.0 or any of those buzzwords. It really is an exciting industry to get involved in. Yeah.
Martin, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for your time, Dallas. Cheers.
Cheers. Good on you, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've just been talking to Martin Davidson from the Blockchain Centre. If you'd like to know any more information about how blockchain systems work, go onto dollarswithsense.com.au, put your details down there, and we'll get Martin and his team to contact you. Dollars with Sense is very pleased to announce a kind sponsor is offering anybody who requires a home loan an iPad. Go onto dollarswithsense.com.au, put your information down, and we'll be in contact with you.